Well, hello there. Welcome to my newly designed gold farm, which I may have got slightly carried away on. I mean, yeah, I know. When I left the last video, I said I was going to make one more pillar. Just one more pillar. But it turns out I made another 3, which could be seen as the actions of a crazy person, all told. But it's been worth it. It's been worth it. I mean, again, yeah, I had to redesign the way the item sorter worked because, look, four pillars of piglin farming, going into one item sorter ended up clogging things slightly. So I ended up having to split each pillar into like 2s. So we have these 2 going into one item sorter, these 2 going into another one. Yeah. It was necessary. A lot more hoppers had to get made, but look, listen. I think you'll agree that it's worth it. So I did mention that all of this was going to be used for trading with the the regular piglin to get their quartz and other items. Speaking of which, there appears to be one down there right... How did you spawn? What? Did I miss... No, the only thing down there are the wall blocks. You shouldn't have been able to spawn down there. You know, it's kind of annoying because I do need you to spawn for reasons, but not just yet. Anyway, so the plan is I want to make down there I mean, I guess I could make it up here as well, because it wouldn't really matter. My initial plan was to make a system where I could put gold into a chest over on this side, and then it would just spit it down to the ground where the Piglin Trading area would be. But I guess I could just build it up here in the sky next to this. I mean, I'm going to be using it for gold anyway, so I could just, yeah, that might make a lot more sense. And actually be a lot less effort. I don't know why I didn't think of this beforehand. It makes much more sense to build up here. So the first thing we have to do is get back to my house and pick up some resources. Luckily, you may have been wondering what this line here is for. Essentially, I've gone ahead and created another portal up here, which leads very nicely to my house. Rather than having to spawn by the ocean monument and fly all the way to my house, I just come through here, and I'm already where I want to be. So in these 2 shulker boxes, I have everything I think I might need to do this. In the left box here, we have mainly items to do with keeping the piglin in place. With the glass here, I'm going to make their enclosure out of this. Got some nice lights, some boats to capture them in the first place. The name tags, so they don't despawn, very important. Then of course, the anvil, so I can actually make names for them rather than just giving them a blank tag. So chests for the items, redstone to make the item sorter system in there, and then pistons because I want to try and get a fancy with something. We'll see how it actually turns out, but I kind of want to see how this goes. And then in this other box here, we have all the actual building blocks I'm going to use to make the room itself. As you can see, it's mainly... As you can see, it is essentially all nether base blocks because I want them to feel at home. They might be trapped in a small glass enclosure, but I want them to feel at home. You know, I'm not completely cruel when it comes to things like this. You know, I mean, yeah, sure, I've kind of got 10 villagers trapped in glass cases outside here, but I'm not that cruel, honest, I swear. Here we are back at the nether, next to the gold farm, as you can see, with its 4 pillars in all their glory. I think we settled on building this trading area over on this edge, didn't we? Just, like, next to the actual chests, because then I can just grab the gold, run into here, do the trading, and then be good. That's the idea. So what we need to do first, then, is kind of create the base, which I'm going to need this for. Or do I want to just put some stone down to widen this first? Although I don't have enough white carpet for this. No, you know what? We're going to just go ahead and start with the floor of the trading area. because I do need to plan where everything's going to go, so we're just going to go ahead and start branching out from here. I think I'm going to have to make a decent amount of room width-wise, because I have to have all of the redstone stuff in the background. So I might have to just come the entire length here. And I'm thinking if I come into the door on this side, literally right opposite the chests, if this is where I enter the room, then I can have the area where the piglin are sort of like here. Like maybe go up one step perhaps. You know, kind of like step up here and then have this be where the chamber is. Because the idea is I want to have the piglin up here in the chamber and then have the chests down here. So I can just come over, grab things, and then, you know, come back out and go. That's the idea. So if I have the chamber maybe in the... I don't know, do I have the chamber in the middle? I think I do, because the way I want to do this is I want to be able to have a chest up here that I can put the items into. I can put the gold into, which then gets spit out into the area via a dropper. Did I bring a dropper? Please tell me I brought a dropper. I brought 3. Nice. I kind of planned ahead a little bit, which is nice. Makes a change. And then from there, I want to make sure that... Oh, that's a point. If this is where the piglin are going to be, I need hoppers underneath them for the trades. Ooh. So does this need to be all hoppers? I've done a little bit of a redesign of this whole area. What I've ended up doing is I've had to make this longer. It has to go out further now from the original platform, because I kind of realized I need space to put all of the chests, which is what these are supposed to represent here. There's 9 blocks, because there's 9 things that I actually kind of want from the trades. Everything else, not so much. So we've got ender pearls, quartz, obsidian, crying obsidian, blackstone, nether bricks, not nether blocks, nether bricks, leather, and then 2 other things I'm currently forgetting. Not gravel. Gravel can go away. But I'm sure there's like 9 things total that we actually need from the trades, so that's fine. That's what they will be for. The point I'm at now is I kind of have to start working backwards from here, because I've almost sorted this out. The whole way this is going to work is this is going to be the pit where the piglin will be, where they're going to put their trades on top of the hoppers. And then, because you can't use water in the nether, you can't make item elevators to send items to a higher point to trickle down into an item sorting system. Because here's the thing, if I was to do an item sorter from here, leading on from this point, then the chests would need to be like 7 blocks down below here, which I don't really want. Or I'd have to make this like 6 blocks higher, which is going to be difficult, to say the least, because, well, that's in the way. So I can't do that either. So the only other option, I mean, I guess I could have built this out from the corner in the empty here, which might have actually not been a bad idea. But the only other option I had available to me was to use pistons. Now, I did come here with regular pistons, then I realized, wait, no, they need to be sticky pistons with slime blocks. So I had to go back to the overworld to grab some of those. So the idea is, when a trade is made and the piglin drop an item into the hopper system, it's going to get fed through to here, into this dispenser, which fires it out onto the block there, the piston, and then they just get shot up into the sky. Now, by itself, that's kind of useless. That doesn't really achieve anything. Let me just take all of those out. But what I need to do to complete this is to put a second piston system up here, facing in this direction, across here, so that when these items come up, this piston hits them like, in midair, and then sends them flying across here, over, let me just grab a few blocks a second. Sends them flying over this way, at which point they land in a hopper, and then they just kind of filter down into a standard item sorting system from there. So that's the idea, to have a piston system up here, hitting things in that direction. The problem is, because I don't know how high up the item sorting system is going to be from here, I don't know how high to put the piston, which is why I have to work backwards at this point. So let's just get rid of all of these. And we are going to realize we don't have enough chests for this currently either. You know what? It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can just put one chest here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to stop at 7, actually. I'm sure there is 9, but let's just stick with 7 for now. And then I need to put a hopper into the back of... Wait, I'm going to have to stand back here, aren't I? Why can I not... There we go. That was weird. I need to put a hopper into the back of each of these, and then I'm going to... These are going to be double chests when I'm done. Likewise, there are going to be double chests here too, because I want to make sure I have enough space for everything. So, yeah, I have not enough chests for this. So that's double chests there and there. And then I'm going to need more hoppers coming out of the back of these ones. And then this is where I need to actually grab all of my redstone stuff that I already have on me. I'm a professional, can you tell? Yeah, I do not have enough hoppers for this, so I'll just do the first one for now so I know roughly where I'm supposed to be going. I need to have... Oh, this could be... Hang on a sec. There we go. I need to have this, that row there, be the filter line, because that's where things are going to come across, kind of like over here, where you've got these 3 hoppers coming over the actual sorting system. That's what this is going to be. So this is the level that I need for the hoppers. And again, I'm going to have to use blocks as a filter, so I know how high to place the, there we go, the piston. So if that's there, then that's perfect. I just put the piston here. Piston can face that direction. I can fall off. It's fine. I'll just go back around again. The piston can go there. I've got to think about this actually. No. What I'll do is I will instead go up another block and then do that. The reason I'm doing that is because it's a sticky block, so this will, if I had put it down there, I'd have to get rid of that block, because otherwise it would just pull the block over and block off everything and ruin the entire plan, so we can't have that. I can, however, put those up by another 1. I can't raise that by 1 more. I can't put anything else around this block, but I can have this come over here. My only concern is, will that make it from there? Oh, wait, I'm being stupid. It's fine, because I can just put a hopper, like here. I could do this, and then sort of put a block here to stop the items going too far, put a hopper there, feed it into this system, job done. The only issue I'm going to have now is I have to get the timings for this. I have to make sure that wherever I put the redstone, it's going to have to come into the side here, it needs to match up with all the other timings. So hang on, I need to think about this. Let's get rid of this for a second. So it's coming from here. If I feed it over here, and then that goes into that block. Is that gonna power that? I need to test this. Hold on. Let me just see if I can. It does. Excellent. That's all I need to know. So now I need to get the timing sorted out. Obviously, it has to trigger after this piston down here. It has to trigger after that, but how long after? Let's try. I've currently got that piston at a 1. Well, I guess technically a 2-tick delay. Let's try 4 ticks. Let's try a 4-tick delay and see what happens. I don't know if this is actually going to work, but we're gonna try. Ah, right, problem. Maybe if I just put more repeaters in the way. Would that work? Like if I put one there, which is the only place I can put one, and set that to 2, and then set that to 2. Would that work? I think it triggered too early anyway, but we'll see. Well, it kinda works. Isn't this a thing of beauty? I mean, it really isn't from a aesthetic point of view, but from a mechanical point of view, this is glorious. This is truly glorious. So the way I finally got this working was I ended up having to use 4 repeaters down here in a row, all set to 1 tick, and then keep the repeater I had up here set to 2. I could probably have added a 5th one down here set to 1 and then switched this to 1 as well. But that was not really necessary, let's be honest. So this works as it is. But the timing was still slightly off in that sometimes the item being fired up would go above the piston before activated. So I kind of just put something above it. And it's obsidian. It had to be obsidian because I kind of remembered that obsidian doesn't get moved by slime blocks attached to pistons. You know, most other things do, but obsidian doesn't, which is why I've got obsidian kind of around that system there, around that piston. I'll end up putting like another one on this side, like right about there, to complete that tunnel. But this is basically done. Kinda. I mean, it's not really finished because, you know, it doesn't look great, let's be honest. But that's easy enough to rectify. Let's just pick up my arrows back up, because all I need to do now is, now that this works, now that I know that this system works with the pistons, all I have to do now is make all of this look much, much better. You know, make it into an actual proper building, because this was all basically just proof of concept kind of thing. There's no point making everything look nice, making an actual room, building, whatever, if I hadn't tested any of this yet. But now that I have, now that this works, I can go ahead, swap out some of these blackstone blocks for something else, make proper walls, use the other items in the color palette that I brought with me, you know, to make it look not like just a big garbled mess of, well, one block type. I also need to finish the item sorting system here. You know, repeat this for everything. That's going to take a little bit. So I'm going to cut this now, and then we're going to come back, and this room is going to be finished. Hopefully it looks good. See you in a few. Doesn't this look so much better? Compared to what it was before, where it was just 100% blackstone, doesn't this look like some place you could actually come to do some piglin trading? Downside, of course, is now that I've made this place look all nice, this side of things now just looks absolutely atrocious, and I'm not sure if I can do anything about this. I might just have to live with this shame over here, but it's fine. I can just keep looking in this direction to distract myself from this. So it all works exactly as you saw it before. You put the gold in that chest up there, which then gets spit out onto this ledge. The piglin will come over, they will pick up the gold, and because piglin just have this habit where they just walk away from where they pick the gold up, they're going to walk over to here, I'm going to have this like blocked in with glass or something. They're going to walk over here. They're going to throw their trade on the floor, and then that's going to be fed through into this dropper, which is going to get the item's going to get hit up into the air by that slime block with a piston, and then the second piston's going to hit it to the left, which is then going to go into the item sorting system at the back here, and then finally it's going to pass through all of this and end up in these chests. And I have a chest for everything I'm kind of interested in here. So we have a chest for ender pearls, nether quartz, regular obsidian, crying obsidian, nether brick, and blackstone, and then ender pearls, nether quartz, obsidian, crying obsidian, nether brick, blackstone. What's this last thing I'm keeping? Well, it's going to be a surprise when that comes through, because I've forgotten what I've put into this box. But yes, let's just quickly test this, because I do have a nice half stack of blackstone. So we're just going to throw the whole thing into here, and then you're going to hear everything work, and then it's going to appear in one of these boxes. I don't remember where I put the blackstone. It might actually be in this end one. I don't know. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. So the whole stack into the system. There you go. It's getting fired up, and it should be going through the system. Now, I absolutely should make like a light system here, so I know when something's being sorted. That's on the to-do list. So where did I put the blackstone? Which one did I put the blackstone? Is it the last one? Oh wait, it's got to go up to 18 first. I forgot. I only put one into each one. So we should be waiting a few more seconds. And there we are. It was in this one. The blackstone is in this section here. I'm going to take that back now, actually, because I need to do something with it in a bit. So all we need to do at this stage is just kind of go up the ladder and hope piglins spawn in here. I'm going to put my hat on, actually. I'm going to put my gold cap on. I'm going to need boats as well. Thinking about it, I will need 2 boats. Precisely 2 boats. I might try and get 3 piglin, but honestly 2 is enough for me. Wait a second, I've just had a thought. If I'm doing this, I'm going to need an anvil and name tags. Excellent. We're going to come up here just for a few seconds. Just float for a little bit. And then we're going to come back down. Oh, you know what I could do, actually? I could press F3. There's 17... Hang on, I gotta get closer to the bottom. Ah! I just saw one. I just saw one. There he goes. He's running outside for some weird reason. What are you running over here for? We got one. We got... Okay, we do actually have 2 regular piglin, and the rest are zombie ones. Kind of want to kill the zombies, but I don't want to die. I'm going to come and stand up on this system here, and I'm going to shoot at these guys. To make your lives easier. So that hopefully I can trap you. I mean, convince you through... Don't die, don't. Ooh. All of this for a trading system, honestly. No! Don't hit the piglin! Actually, no, it's fine. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. I just need to take a second here. Did I put my hat back on? I did. Why are you hitting me? Are you not interested in killing me anymore? One at a time, one at a time. Come on, wait, I forgot. There we go. Put the... Well, that was going to happen eventually. God damn it. This is trickier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, no one told me piglin wrangling would be so dangerous. I'm hoping now I've got this on my head, he won't hit me. Oh, excellent. Okay, let's just move you over here into the good spot. And then you just kind of stay there for now. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Could I convince you to get in the boat? Why is it now? It's I should have just done that from the beginning rather than give myself a heart attack. Alright, so you go there. Right, now you both need name tags. Actually, no, you know what, I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'm gonna call you Greg. And... Greg and Dave. There we go. Greg and Dave, the Piglin brothers. You can be Greg. You can be Dave. Perfect. Now what we have to do after all of that is fence them in. Don't hit them, hit the boat. Oh right, glass. Right, okay. Right, get out of the way. I wanna You're doing this on purpose, I know you are. Can I get close enough? There we go. Perfect, right. Now we are sorted. Now everything is finally in place. Let me just grab my boats and that glass back. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we should be able to test this now. We need to make a bit of room here because I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I need way more room than this. I need to put the blackstone back for now. You can go back, you can go back. Actually, we'll just dump most things in here for now because I need space in order to make some gold bars. Now, I don't want to put all of them in at once because of the 5-minute despawn timer, so we're just going to put those in and see how this works out. So I've had to do a little bit of a redesign, because as you saw, the Piglin apparently like keeping things tidy, so they were just putting their trades back on the shelf again, which is commendable, but slightly irritating, because that's not what I wanted them to do. So what I've done instead is I've moved the dropper around to where it is now, so it's facing them in the chamber here, and I've added a circuit, quite a big circuit actually, which starts over here. I've now got a button on the other side of this wall, which when I have gold in that dropper, I press that, which then sends a signal down here, following it round into the side of the dispenser, and then it throws out the first gold ingot towards the pigs, who catch it because they're good like that. And then while that's happening, the signal then splits off in this direction, and ends up going around here in a very, very basic timer circuit. I'm sure there's a much more elegant way of doing it, but I'm not exactly a redstone professional, so, you know, this works, it's functional, it'll do. And it's timed so that just before the first pig completes their trade, the signal comes all the way around here, down to this part here, and then it sends a second gold ingot into the chamber, and it just repeats over and over and over again until the dropper is empty, at which point this signal resets to this here. If there's nothing in that dropper, this mini circuit here is active, which means that because of the positioning of this repeater into the side of this comparator, it shuts this signal down. The cycle stops. That's how that works. And now that the staircase has been rebuilt, the only thing left to do is to give this a proper test. Let's take a block of gold, break it down into its component parts, throw a good couple of stacks into the chest. 4 will do, for now at least, and then we just come over here, hit the button, and then we watch the magic happen. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. See, the second pig gets a gold bar just before this one finishes, and then that system repeats. Like that. And then anything they throw down gets thrown up into the item sorter system. where it ends up in these chests. Incidentally, by the way, I found out what I have stored in this last chest, what I've told the system to keep for this last one. It's string. I have no idea why. I've got plenty of string in the overworld general mob farm, so I don't know why I chose to keep that. You know, I mean, you come over here and you look at what's being discarded. I'm pretty sure leather would make a better choice for that. I have no idea why I chose to keep string, but I might change that because, yeah, that makes no sense. But as you can see, we already have a few items here. We have the ender pearls, the nether quartz, and I am very happy about this. The obsidian, crying obsidian, nether brick, blackstone, quite a lot of blackstone, because I'm going to be using these in my builds quite a lot in the future, and then the string for some weird reason. But this now works perfectly. It's fully functional, and I love it, because what I can do is I can now just throw these gold bars, not the arrows, don't do that, that'll be awkward. Put the gold bars into there, then I can just walk over here, and then go be AFK some more up there, and these guys will just keep trading. I don't need to stand by them sorting things out manually. And that is this episode's project finished. The Piglin Trading area is open for business. Greg and Dave, more than happy to help, trading gold for all of their wares, which is being automatically sorted into these boxes. Brilliant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go in AFK for a little bit while these guys sort through all the gold I've just put into the dropper for them. But when we return in the next episode, I'm thinking we make a guardian farm. Because we're going to need prismarine stuff to make the rebuilt ocean monument, aren't we? Yeah, kind of got to do that next. But hope you've enjoyed this, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.